Sarah Armstrong here with Grateful Grief. I wanted to talk to all of you about something that maybe gets lost in the shuffle here sometimes, particularly grief and death when it comes to a parent. When you're an adult child and one or the other of your parents die, sometimes the death of that parent doesn't really solve anything. I mean, they're at peace or whatever, but it creates another situation that you have to deal with. Sometimes people talk about being in the sandwich generation, that you're sandwiched in between your growing children, maybe college age, maybe younger, and your aging parents. You have to attend to both of them. When my dad died, my children were still very young, so I had to talk to them about, and they'd already lost their father. So talk to them about grieving and dying. And I can remember my daughter saying to me once when we took her to see Grandpa at the funeral home, why he had on his glasses because he couldn't see anything. But I had to also figure out what I was going to do about my mother and her care because now that became my responsibility. And I was an only child, so that made it even more complicated. But that all comes along with it when a parent dies. Not every parent has some wonderful pension plan that's going to take care of their survivor. Not all of them even have their own home. Are they going to come to live with you? Are you going to find another place where all of you live together? How are you going to help them with their grief when you're still grieving? And then how do you divide your responsibilities between perhaps your life partner and your kids and your parents and your own needs? It's really hard. It's really difficult. It's not always simple. It's not a Hallmark movie. You know, not everybody has the Christmas ornament shop that's going to keep the family going. That's not how it goes. So in those situations, reach out for help. There are places that can help you. Sit down if you have siblings and you can sit down and agree on something, do that. Find out what resources are available to you as far as maybe adult daycare is needed. Maybe there needs to be placed in a assisted living, and how much is that going to cost? It's very complicated, and at the same time, you're grieving a loss. It's a time at which I think so many of us need to reach out and get a little help from somebody and talk to somebody and release that tension and release the pressure because you've lost your mommy or your daddy. You're still a child when you lose a parent. So be aware of that, of being sandwiched by a death, that you're now between those you're taking care of and those who used to take care of you that you are now taking care of. It's a hard and a difficult place to be, and you need time and you need care and you need help. Ask for it.